Now we move to the third part of my presentation, and we will learn how do we need to do all our exercises. Just in the beginning, I want to tell you that I divided them in two big groups. The first group of exercises I called aerobic exercises. Why? Because you will have enough of oxygen and you will not produce any hyperventilation, any increase in the pulse rate, and you will do it with a lot of pleasure, very easy way, and you will not feel any kind of tiredness. They are called aerobic exercises, and it's only 14 of them. Another part of my exercises will be anaerobic exercises. These anaerobic exercises will be very intensive. You will have a little bit of a hyperventilation. Your pulse rate will go up, but not more than 140 beats in 1 minute, and you can develop a little bit of a muscular cramp, but you do it to increase your metabolism, to lower down your sugar level, your cholesterol level, and to get rid of triglycerides, of a storage of triglycerides in your liver and in your adipocytes. In the next part of my presentation, let me introduce you to my student, Doreen Nell, and we will do all the exercises together. At the beginning, let us start breathing correctly. Let us start to learn how to breathe correctly. So what we will do, you will remember, you have to stay and your legs need to be aligned to your shoulders and your toes need to be a little bit pointed inwards. And then what you do, you put two of your hands on your tummy to feel when your diaphragm constricts, and you have to see your tummy that on inhale needs to be out. Keep your shoulders down, keep your mouth open, and breathe nicely, strongly through your nose, and breathe out through your mouth. Just remember, inhale goes through your nose, exhale goes through your mouth. Keep your mouth open and keep your shoulders down to exclude the upper part of the lungs from breathing. We put two of our hands on our tummy, and while I inhale, I can see that my tummy goes out. After inhale, I exhale immediately with a sound K. Let's do it. Just remember, you don't need to have any kind of hyperventilation. You cannot go short of breath. Why? Because you pour such a lot of oxygen into your tissue that practically and theoretically you cannot produce any kind of hyperventilation. Now we move to another part of our presentation, and it will be how to do all the exercises. So the exercise number 1. Now you keep your hand, one of your hands on your tummy, and with another hand you close with the index finger one of your nostrils. You close it and you try to breathe through the open nostril, and while you do inhale, your tummy goes up. When you do exhale, your tummy goes in. So let's repeat it. Good. And now you change your hands. You close another nostril with the index finger. You put another hand on your tummy and you breathe with the open nostril. The exercise number 2 is very easy. So you stay in the same position. Your toes are a little bit pointed inwards, and your legs are aligned with your shoulders, and you have to close your chest. Just remember, lift your arms, and you have to have 90 degrees angle here, and you have to have a very intensive inhale while you're closing your chest. So when you close your chest, you inhale and you exclude the upper part of your lungs from breathing, and while this technique, you are making the constriction of diaphragm much easier. So you close your chest, you do inhale, you open your chest, you exhale with a sound K. Let's start. Thank you. Just remember, when you do exercises, it's aerobic exercises. There should be no hyperventilation at all, and your pulse rate needs to be as usually when you are in a relaxed condition. Aerobic exercise number 3 is a little bit more complex. You stay in the same position, your legs are aligned to your shoulders, your toes are a little bit pointed inwards, and you go on your toes, you lift up your heels, and you bend your knee, and your body goes backwards. When you do that, you do close your chest in a maximum way. You close your chest and you do inhale. When you open your chest, you exhale. Just remember to keep your face down. You have to look onto the floor all the time for the stability, not to lose your balance. So let's start. Now it will be exercise number 4. It's a combination of the second one and the third one. And you can do it differently, but I prefer you will do it in our way. So when you do the second one, you close your chest, you inhale, and then you exhale when you open your chest, and you don't bend your knees. When you do a third exercise, you actually go backwards, you look onto the floor, you close your chest, you bend your knees, you go on your toes, you lift your heels, and you inhale when you close your chest, and you do exhale when you open your chest a little bit. In case it's difficult, I will show you how to do it in an easy way. But first of all, I want us to do it correctly, in a correct way. So let's start now. Heels up. So if it's very difficult to actually control the rhythm of second and third exercise, what you can do, you hold your shoulders and you do second and third exercise with inhaling and exhaling, with the correct inhaling and exhaling. So let's try to do that. So now it will be exercises number 5 and number 6. Again, it will be no hyperventilation, no increase in the pulse rate, and first we will do number 5. So your legs needs to be in a different position. One leg goes in front, another leg, you stay on your toes, goes to the back, and you need it for stability. So you don't bend your knee on the back leg, but you bend your knee that is in front. You bend your knee and you close your chest at the same time. And when you close your chest, you do inhale and automatically exhale when your leg is straight. Now you do the same, but with another leg. So you put it in front, you put another leg backwards, and you stay on your toes. So now you will bend this knee, and you will close your chest with a bent knee, and you do inhale. Thank you. So what?
21.
21. And pulse?
No, that's 121.
121. You see, and it's such an easy exercise. Now the exercise number 7. So I call it hand washing. So the position of your legs are aligned to your shoulders and your toes pointed inwards, and you do hand washing. When you bend down and go down towards the floor, you do breathe in or inhale, and when you lift your body a little bit, you do exhale. So let's do like our grandmothers and grandmothers were doing. Let's start the exercise. Now we will start with the exercise number 8. So now your legs will stand differently. So you have to put them apart as much as possible, and you do the same hand washing. So you go down with your torso, and when you go down you inhale, and when you lift a little bit your torso, do exhale. So let's start. It's a wonderful stretching exercise. Now we are doing the exercise number 9 and number 10. For that, our legs need to be put in a very, very different position. So you put them apart as much as possible, and then you actually bend your left knee, and with the right hand you try to reach your left heel, and this left hand goes underneath your knee and holds on the inner part of your elbow. While you inhale, you bend your knee a little bit, and when you a little bit release your knee, you do exhale. Let's do it. Now we go straight, and we do the exercise number 10, exactly the same, but on the other leg. So I bend my right knee, I lie on my right knee, I try to reach with my left hand my right heel, and my right hand goes underneath my knee, and I hold inner part of my elbow. And we do the same. Bend your knee and do inhale. Thank you very much. We go straight. Now, how is the pulse?
115.
115, Now, we start with the exercise number 11 and 12. Number 11 exercise is very easy, and you will just feel so much better with the muscles of your lower extremities. So you again put your legs as wide as possible. You have to bend your knees and you go backwards at the same time. And with the right hand, you massage your left lobe, including cartilage. And again, with the left hand, you massage the right lobe of your ear, including cartilage. Why cartilage is important? It's a lot of centers, acupuncture centers, for stimulation of breathing, for lymphatic drainage from the tonsils, and also to activate your memory and concentration. So let's run away from Alzheimer. So you massage your lobes and you go backwards, and when you go backwards, you do inhale. Another exercise we're going to show you is number 12. So you keep your legs open as wide as possible. You also bend your knee, but at the same time, you massage your earlobes in the same way. And you bend your knee and you go down, you do sit downs, you do inhale, and you do another inhale when you go straight. Perfect, yeah? Good. Now, the next exercise will be the exercise number 13. So the 13th exercise, for this exercise, you have to keep your legs aligned to your shoulders, maybe a little bit wider, and you have to reach with the right hand your left toes, with the left hand your right toes. Every time you touch your toes, you do inhale. Let's start. Perfect. What about your pulse?
123.
123. But you will see no difference with anaerobic exercises. You see, you're practically doing nothing. And the last aerobic exercise, the last one, is when you embrace yourself. You hold your shoulders and you move your neck in front, to the back, to the right, to the left, clockwise, anti-clockwise. So, and you breathe in and out. Perfect. So that was the last exercise of aerobic section, and now we slowly come to anaerobic section, where you will have a little bit of hyperventilation, you will have a little bit of an increased pulse rate, but don't worry, not more than 140 beats per minute.